Welcome back, it's Di, 18 Mundy Street Journals again, working on my memory journal, and I think this will be episode 3. Okay, so what I've decided to do here is I went through my chest of memories out in the garage, and I'm so glad I did because all of it needed to be resealed from the elements, and I thought, yeah, this is crazy. I have to really take care. So now I have a great big pile on my desk of treasures that I've been keeping right from school, everything. Get rid of that. My nursing record, things from school, articles in newspapers that I wrote, all kinds of, I've got my real, it looks funny. Isn't it funny? Looking at your own stuff has now become vintage ephemera. I'm looking at it with a new found respect. But I have all of this. I'll get rid of that. I'm not sure about that. So, and this box also of memories. And so looking at my journal, I now have to decide what are the things that mean the most to me that I want to include in my journal. There's letters and receipts and envelopes, telegrams, birthday telegrams when I was a child. I mean, all of that's pretty historical now. There's no such things as telegrams anymore. Birthday party invitations when I was little, things from primary school, cards, oh, you name it, it's in here. Even my first bank book. Wow, I saved $50. And my childish writing, even misspelling children. And I've written down all the names of the girls and the boys in my class, and the teacher's name, and yeah, it's just a lovely walk down memory lane. So I've decided now, because you have to make so many decisions, and I thought, I've got 3 signatures in my memory journal. It's already looking, I've got to keep things to a minimum, and I've got to find innovative ways to keep important things but as thin as possible. So, keeping all of that in mind, I'll just get rid of all of this. I'm going to have to do it in stages, I think. I can work on any section I want. And I mean, that was another big decision I had to make. Did I want to start, well, I made the decision really to start with my mother and father and my grandparents on both sides. And so I'm thinking, well, does that mean then I have to just continue chronologically, or should I have signature 1 for the relatives, signature 2 for school days and early years, signature 3 for marriage, whatever. So anyway, I got out my big, do you remember? Oh, this is becoming bigger than Ben-Hur now. Do you remember my ideas journal? It's massive. So I've gone through it this morning, getting ideas of how I could store some documents nicely, and I came across this idea. It's a trifold, and it just ties up nicely with a ribbon, like so, and it's got 2 pockets inside. But I thought, to put some of these original documents in, this might very well be a nice thin way And what it was an A4 sheet of double-sided photocopier, so it's really thin, but it's printed on both sides. And then I was thinking, oh, I just found some beautiful paper, which is where, now I can't find anything now. Oh yeah, here it is. Sorry for waffling. Look. I found this lovely paper that I got from an op shop, and it's got a gold fleck through it. And I thought, rather than printing out a scene, I could just use that, which would be nice. And it's the right width. So I've done 2 of them. And I've also done one out of my favourite page. I've been keeping these old book pages of Edith Holden book pages, and I love the horses, and of course horses feature in my past a lot, so I remembered it and I thought, oh yes, I'll do one with the horses, and I can put everything related to horses in that. Okay, so I had the one thing I wish I hadn't done was to stick this in. Of course I can copy it anyway. I can get a good gist of it and copy it. But as you can see, I've done a clear vellum pocket down here and down here. And it was Inspiration Journal Breeze Trifolds with a Twist. Design team project for the paper Cameo, and inspired by Sharon Hoerth at the Journalosity shop for a string pockets trifold. That's a mouthful. But if you want, Sharon Hoerth comes up with a lovely, I love Sharon's work, really so inspirational. And this was no exception. She's got a big tag here. But I thought with the vellum pocket, I'll be able to just fold some documents nicely and put it in a pocket. And the ribbons just slip in like that and hold it in place. And I thought, I think that's what I'm chasing for the moment. So that's the plan that we're going to do with these 2 things. So I'm going to need a hole here and a hole here and here. I might mark it with a pencil because this Big Ideas book has to go off my... I'm just not sure. I've just got to check the height of my pages. I think these are too high. Yeah, they are. So I think this is the right height. Yep. So I'm going to just going to cut these down. I'm not going to get out a paper trimmer. I'm just going to wing it. Okay. So as you can see, it's a trifold. I can give you measurements if you'd like, but let's just mark this down first. So I want a hole here, and then I'll want a hole, try and keep them in a straight line. Where's my ruler? Aha. Okay, and then a hole here just before the fold, and a hole there, and then yes, there's only 4, and then one on this side. Of the little flap there. So they're the 4 holes that I'll need. So yeah, I'll give you some measurements, sorry. So yeah, this is an A4 piece of paper, and I've chopped it down for the height of my journal. So you do your height. No point giving you the height. The first fold I've done at about 2 1/4. So from the right hand side, or should I go from the left? I'll measure in. How about if I just measure in from the left? So the first fold is 4.5 inches, and then 9.5 inches. How's that? 4.5 and then 9.5, because you want it to be like that, so that when it closes, you've got this to tie up nicely. Are we in frame? Oh, thank goodness for that. Yes, so we want these two to be side by side. So you need this overhanging a little bit, so you have one here and one there, so that you can tie the threads together. Okay, well, I'm going to have to pop this down on the floor near me. I'll leave it open for reference so that I can look down, because I remember when I threaded the ribbon the first time. Oh, I'm so dyslexic. I don't even know whether dyslexic is the actual word for it. Bumbler. Bumbler might work. Right. May as well do all three of them at once, mightn't we? And I'm not going to put metal eyelets in, I've decided. I'm going to reinforce them with I do a jar of reinforcements every year. Usually by the end of the year this is all gone. So I sit and I punch out little holes, and then I get my big crocodile and I do the middle ones, and they're all ready to go then for the year. So we're doing paper reinforcements. I think you can buy these. Now the question will be next. There's so many questions. The question will be, should they be pretty? I think they should be pretty. I've got little pieces of pretty roses. They look nice. It's a bit, seeing they're going on a pretty golden cream. So I'll need, there's 4 holes, so that'll be 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's right. My goodness, see? Who said you can't teach an old dog new tricks? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. It's a good way to use up scraps, because you can 7. It only takes about an hour or 2, and you can use up your scraps, and you've got all these little free reinforcements. To be honest, I probably in the early days would have bought them if I could have found them, but I didn't find them. Okay. Right. Oh, there was one there. Okay, that one will stay in. Right. Now, why don't I layer them all up? I think I've got the folds all in the same positions. Those two are exactly the same. And that one nearly. Now hang on, that cannot be right, because oh yeah, it is. It's right near the fold. Okay, just checking. Wouldn't it be awful to do all this and then get it all wrong? What are the don't ask. Don't ask. Okay, so I think the folds are all pretty much the same. Yep, they are. Is it wise to do them all at once? Diane, is it wise? All right, so I'm going to get my big crocodile. Ooh. This is my new little lapel mic. And I had to get one wired, didn't I? This was recommended. It was only $20. And there we go. mainly because I had had a stand-up boom to put the phone on. However, I decided then to get an arm on the desk, and the other day I was doing something, I was patting the desk, and it was going up through the boom, down through the arm on the desk, and so it was coming out really loudly on camera, and I thought, oh, this is no good. Then I saw a review of this cheap mic, a little lapel light mic, under $20 from Amazon, so I thought, right, that's the answer. So I got it, and I'm really happy with it. You just plug it in and go, which is good for somebody like me. All right, now I'm going to put a big hole. Maybe I should clip these together, do you think? Might be wise. Might be wise. Might be just smart. What was I thinking? Yeah, it was just occurred to me. I wonder how in the middle this is. Yeah, not so much, is it? So that could come down. Do I want it high, or do I want... Actually, I'm going to leave it high because there's going to be vellum pockets here. Yeah, that's a good idea. So here we go. This is why I like the big bite, because you can get all the way in. So any newbies watching this, look at the amount that you can get in, and lots of thicknesses. If you're going to invest... Now I won't go too close to the fold. Big deep breath, making sure hopefully I've done that right how I want. And then one here, because I've got to get the reinforcements on. Actually, I'm going to fold that over and then pop it in, which you can do so well with the big bite. I'm going to redo that one. And then here. And then, oh, that was a bit lopsided. Oh dear, never mind. I suppose it's my journal, so it doesn't really matter if it's a bit wonky, does it? Okay, about there. Right. Okay, so that's the holes done. And I better put holes in the reinforcements. This is also a really good thing with the big bite too. You can get them all together, get quite a lot, and I hold them with a pair of tweezers really firmly. Let's pop that to the side. Bring this in again. Pop it right in the middle. You can do all at once. So hopefully, look at that. And pull them all off together. Look at that, beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is off camera, I don't think you need to watch me glue them all on. I'm going to glue them onto the holes, and then I'll be back. So I'll just pause you. And we're back. Well, I've done this now, and all we have to do is thread the ribbon, and the thinnest, most lovely thing I've got is seam binding, and I get it from my Enchanted Crafting in Australia, Janice. She does a brilliant job. It's also available from Which Craft Do You Do, which also has a wonderful range. And all I need to do is thread it up. Now I'll just have a look at my... Okay, so what we want to do is we want to come in this way. Oh, I measured it. It's 24 inches long. So you need two lengths of ribbon, 24 inches long. So we want to have a little bit coming this way. And then we're going to thread it through here. Like so, go down here. Okay, go down that one, because that's going to hold our documents in. And then we're going to come up through this one. And then we're going to go down through this one. And just pull it through so you get the right amount so that you can tie the other side. That looks good to me. So when it's folded, you will then be able to tie it into a bow which will be nice and flat and not take up too much bulk at all, depending on what you've stuffed inside. Right, so let's do the other one. I'm going to open it out, and I'm going to come up through this one on the left, leave a tail hanging out, then I'm going to go down, then I'm going to come up. This is really thin. I'm really happy with this. I'm very, very happy. And then we go down through this one. Right. I'm really happy with that. Fantastic. And I'm going to glue it in. I shall glue the entire back page there. I won't take the glue right to the edge. I shall leave the reinforcement just peeking out, I think. So I'll just glue generously so it'll sit nice and flat on the page. And then I'll be able to open it out and fill it full of goodies. But before we do that, we have to add some pockets here. Now, because we know what we're going to put in the pockets, what did I decide? I was going to put in these ones. I think I was going to put, oh, my nursing record would fit in that actually. Put all my nursing things in that one. But I can't fit that in. That's the original one. I think that should just be left somewhere, because it doesn't really matter now. I'll never nurse again. And I've got that little card as well. Then I do have some other stuff. At least with this thing, I can. If I come across something I thought should have been in there, I just slip it in. Which I like that idea. The smell of the old typing. The smell of the old paper. I'm glad I rescued this from the shed. Was not an appropriate place to keep it. So really, it wasn't. Okay. And the things you forget, like so, and I mean there's 3 signatures, but if I need to put more, I've done 1 for each signature so far. So that's nice, bit of memorabilia. That's nice. That's nice. So I could put the book on one side. Oh, look at that. Perfect fit. I might, it's a shame, I suppose I could just fold them down a bit rather than leave them sticking up, because that is the height of the page. I thought I'd just see what I was putting in there and then I'll know exactly, but then again, just making a vellum pocket, I'll make it as close to each fold as I can. Could even put something in there if I had to. I like the idea of a vellum pocket, but I do have this paper. Oh no, I can't use that. That's one of the articles. I better put that back in the box of goodies. What did I have yesterday? I had these. I don't really want to put plastic. No. I found a great big packet of transparencies, but they're for a laser printer. But they will make really good windows and things, I guess. And templates, all kinds of stuff. So I might get another piece of this paper just to be smart. Okay, I do have a lot of it. That was a good find in the op shop. Oh, now there's some nice. Oh, that's different weighted paper again. Oh, I like that. I'll leave that out for something. I could do pockets of that, but then vellum would be lighter again. I do have some thin vellum. Just put you on hold while I find it. Okay, I found some vellum I got. Which craft do you do have different colours? And and they're only, I think there's 4 or 6 for $1. So I got some blue. This is the blue. And I got some green. So I think I might make quite deep pockets so that things won't fall out, make them nice and secure. So can I get 2 pockets out of that? I'll do this one. Okay, sorry about that. If I hope. Oh. The mic was way over on the table. Sorry about that. Right, so I hope you could hear what I said. You probably could, but I'll repeat it anyway. Yeah, this vellum is from Which Craft Do You Do, and it comes in all pretty colours. So I think I might do quite deepish pockets in the vellum. So I might just chop that off. Why don't I just fold it there? Right, where's my scissors? Okay. Yeah, that's quite good. Now I'm going to make them with a little gusset, just so that I can put more things in if I need to. Oh, out of frame again, sorry. Sorry. I'll move you down a bit. There we go. So I'm just going to fold this in a little bit. And where's that fold? Here. Okay, so maybe here. I'll cut it here. Yep, that's a good place to cut it, I think. And then that'll be okay for that side as well. Sweet. Just do one at a time. It's always the best way, isn't it? Just fold that in a little bit. Not so much as the other side, but now I could have come in a little bit more. Oh dear, oh my. Let's bring it in a little bit more. Can always hide it, can't you? There we go. Yes, I think that's pretty good. Okay. Just gonna glue that down. There's my trusty art glitter glue, something nice and strong. And I'm just going to run a bead along the bottom. That's definitely keeping things nice and lightweight. That's nice and easy to get in. Nice and good, that's good. That is very, very good. I'll just make sure it's all yep, that's good. I didn't put it close to the edge so that it couldn't really seep. Now this is a bit long, so I might just fold that in along there. I want that showing, I think, so I'll leave that showing. Don't see what it is. Nice. Yep, that fits good. And then I guess I'll just fold this. So what? This was $4. My registration board fees. $4. boy, I think they were about 150 or something last time I looked. So that is good. Of course, they go underneath the ribbon die. It's hard to get good help, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, that's really good. They're not going to fall out of that. Really happy with that. And then the same here. Let's do a pocket. We'll do it there, and if I fold it, there, I think. Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, that's tight on that book. That'll be good, I think. Okay, good. Yep, happy with that. I'll just cut this bit off. Okay. We'll just glue that down. Whoops. And this time I might... No, I'll do that last. I like doing that last. Okay. I'll go close to that fold on this side. That's good. Yep, that's nice and smooth. And then I'll just run a little bead of glue along the bottom. So I love about art glitter glue, it grabs so fast. And then I can just... No, I can just slip in there, look at that. And there we have it. And all I have to do is close it up. Nice little flat bow. And glue it into my page. Right, so that's not bad, considering that's a booklet. If that hadn't had the booklet in it, that would have been super flat. Right, so I shall do the other one now. I think I've probably taken you along on that trip, so I guess the thing is, go through your memories, find out what it is that you want to keep, and try and either photocopy it onto thinner paper if it's too thick, or fold it, or, you know, and you'll come up with other solutions. There's envelopes. I could have stuck a bag on the page, but we'll explore more as we go through. I just thought I'd do something like that for you today, so that maybe you could get some ideas on your own memories. So click that like and subscribe button, won't you, and come back for more, and let me know in the comments what you're doing for your memory journal. And if you're making one, that'd be great. See you in the next one. Bye. See ya.